Second referee, Justin Cruz. Let us now meet the starters. First for the Far Eastern University Diliman, BVB Tamaraos. Outside hitter number 2, Mark Nacor. Middle blocker number 4, Soy Rebusquillo. Another middle blocker number 5, Kit Pangilinan. Outside hitter number 8, Cal Tandog. Opposite hitter number 10, Amit Bituin. Setter 13, captain number 11, Rod Stewart. And the libero number 9, Ed Alabar. Coaching the BVB Tamaraos is RJ Del Rosario. It is now time to meet the starters for the DLSZ Santiago Zabel Junior Green Spikers. Setter number 1, Jared Failena. Outside hitter number 5, Oyo Rojas. Middle blocker number 7, Kyle Aure. Opposite hitter 13, captain number 8, Blake Tumana. Middle blocker number 9, Gabby Baligot. Outside hitter number 14, Floyd Marinduque. And the starting libero number 12, Juan Papa. Coaching the Junior Green Sparkers is Ronnie Kakula.
And on your screens, the starting lineup for the BVB Tamaraos, we have Pangilinan, Tandok, Duot, Bituin, Nacor, Rebusquillo, and Alabar. And with that, they are ready to overpower and continue their win streak. But will DLSZ score an upset? They have Baligo, Rojas, Faliana, Dumana, Marinduque, Aure, and Papa. And with that, we know that Adamson needs several breaks to clinch a spot in the Final Four and also the BIS. But for today's game, we have the FEUD wanting a win streak and DLSZ wanting an upset. And with that, we have set 1 underway. And the first point goes to Pangilinan, middle blocker of FEUD. Let's get ready for a thrilling courtroom showdown at the high school tournament's Adamson Court. Excitement builds as our team step into the intense arena. It's an exchange of points. Baligo gets that point for DLSZ. Let's take a look at that replay. That was unsavable on the side of FEUD. Marinduque serving. Ball is kept alive. Chance for DLSZ. And that point. Take a look at that replay. Look at that defense of DLSZ. And we see here the junior spiker starting off strong here in this afternoon. It's the third game of your Tuesday quadruple header here in the UAAP Season 86 High School Volleyball Tournament. Thank you for watching us on the Pilipinas Live app. Available for Filipinos everywhere. That serve is overcooked and that point goes to FEU Diliman. Strong serve there. Faliana will give it. Another score there. Take a look at the consistency of Rojas here at the start of the set. Chance for FEU. Oh, that was such a good down-the-line attempt by Nacor, but it was way too wide. FEU gets that easily from between. Actually, I met between one of the opposite spikers who are really the go-tos here in FEU Diliman. Falyana to Dumana. Ball is kept in play. Can FEU get this? And they do. And now the point goes to FEU Diliman for serving 5. DLSZ still leading, but just only by 1. And that is freebie to the baby Tamaraos. We have Keith Pangilinan serving on the side of FEU Diliman. And with that, Kyle Aure, middle blocker of De La Salle Zubel, gets that point. We see them all contributing efficiently at the start of the set. This is what we want from a team that has nothing to lose but everything to gain. We know that they are out of the Final Four hopes, but there is no loss in giving out such a great game and in scoring an upset. They are now up by 2. And let's not forget the FEU Diliman Baby Tamaraos are actually the defending champions of UAAP Season 85. And the way that De La Salle Zubel is playing right now, they are surging with confidence. And that attack goes out for Mario Rojas, another good down-the-line attempt, but it was a no-go. 6 serving 7 right now. At payong na payong yun ni Rebusquillo. Let's take a look at that replay yet again. Single-handed block. 2 block points right now for FEU Diliman. We're tied at 7. Make that not a tie. 8-7 in favor of DLSZ. Now one of the go-to hitters here, Mario Rojas, on the service line. Oh, smart tip there for Rebusquillo. Not wasting any time. He gladly tipped that over. Tied at 8. And that's an ace for FEU Diliman. Mark Nahor. Hot hand here on the service line. Will he do it again? Oh, now that is an exchange of points. That is out, and that point goes to DLSZ. Very close game here at the start of set number 1. It's a rainy afternoon. It's supposed to be cozy and cold, but the arena is now heated. And it's just the start. Did you take a look at that other block point? Ball is kept alive. And with that, Marinduque leaves the baby Tamaraos into a scramble. Take a look at that again. He thought the ball was gonna get saved, but there was a bit of a miscommunication on the side of the baby Tams. Service goes out. Good serve. Double contact on the side of DLSZ. That point goes to FEUD. And we have another service ace here. Courtesy of Roj, FEU Diliman's setter. Another miscommunication here on the side of Zobel. A while ago we were tied at 9. Now FEUD is up by 4. At nabawi dito si Marinduque on the side of DLSZ. Kyle Tandok, another go-to of FEU Diliman, gets that point. And now they are still up by 4. Juliana sets it up to Dumana. And that works. Crafty setup right there. Blazing synergy between the two players. And look at that! Back-to-back points for Dumana. The first one was an attack, and the second is a block point. 2 points worth celebrating here on the side of DLSZ Zobel. We have a substitution on the side of FEUD. We have Tyler Ramos, their middle blocker, now seeing first-time action here in set number 1. Take a look at that replay. That flight, though. A met between. Chance for FEUD. That was an easy point for a met between. And it was a softer attack compared to his previous one. Pangilinan serving. Paliana to Dumana again. That is his 3rd consecutive point here on the side of the junior spikers. 14 serving 17. They're only down by 3. This is a really close game for set number 1. And let's not forget, this is indeed a very crucial game for the Baby Tamaraos because they need to win this game and also their consecutive game after this with Adamson if they want that twice to beat advantage. And after that discussion, the ball is checked according to our line guards. And that point is for FEUD. And with that, Rojas is unstoppable. Take a look at that dynamic attack cross court, leaving FEU Diliman's libero scrambling. And that is out. And here we see the importance of not making errors, as these are crucial freebies. A while ago, they were only up by 3. Very smart move there. That calls for a timeout for recalibration. We'll be back. Would you take a look at that replay? We love how here in the earlier half of set number 1, we saw how DLSZ dominated at the start. And only with just a couple of errors, FEU Diliman is now up by 5. And that attack goes out for Floyd Marinduque. Now easily, FEU Diliman is up by 6. And that is a free point. We have to actually note that here in DLSZ, where there are a lot of young players, as they only have one senior player, these young guns are packing some serious talent punch. Mark my words, for next season's their journey in the upcoming matches is definitely going to be one wild ride. Aliana. Another attack error. FEU Diliman is now 2 points away from clinching set number 1. Strong attempt there from Marinduque. Now on set point, FEU Diliman baby Tamaraws. If they get this set, they are 2 sets away from ticking this game off and moving forward to their game against Adamson to get that twice lead advantage. And they're just easily. And with that, we see the set number 1 highlights. Check out that flawless coordination. The setter and the spiker showcasing a dynamic connection, providing that precision in the name of the game. Let's not forget to commend the efforts of DLSZ with the powers of Rojas. But let's not also forget, of course, the power of Tandok and Duot. And with that, 25 serving 16 in favor of FEU Diliman. We'll be back for a set 2 action here in the UAAP Season 86 Boys Volleyball. It's been raining in Manila, pero hindi kami nilalamig dito sa Adamson University Gym because the court is intensely heated by the FEU baby Tamaraws and the DLSZ junior spikers. As the sun is setting in Manila, trying to fight off the rain clouds, we should brace ourselves for this burst of energy. This is our 3rd game of our Tuesday quadruple header. We're just a couple days away from the end of the eliminations. And everyone here is toe-to-toe. When it comes to playing, we saw underdogs start and lead for the first few sets. Now it's up to these teams to get that endgame finish. Who will get the first point here? We'll find out. Attack goes out. FEU Diliman gets that point. If you've just tuned in, thank you for watching us on the Pilipinas Live app, available for Filipinos everywhere. FEU Diliman clinched set number 1. We are on set 2 right now with 2 free points for FEUD. That is 3 consecutive points via error on the side of DLSZ. Not a great start here for the boys in green. And that is another point going to the Baby Tamaraws with that golden ace by Rods Duot, their setter. Ahmet Bituin with that single-handed block point. We have 5 consecutive points here for the FEUD Baby Tamaraws, who will do everything they can to continue their win streak. They're actually coming off a 4-game win streak. Can this be their 5th? And that ends their 5-0 run with that error. Jared Failiana. And with that, take a look at that dynamic connection from Duo to Tandok. Still up by 5 here. And that is an attack error from Domana. That point goes to FEU. 7 serving 1, up by 6 here. A different start compared to set number 1. Ball is kept in play. Will they get it? Still kept alive. 4 between. That works. Take a look at that crafty tip. Ball is saved. Between sets it to the other side. Marinduque. At payong na naman Ahmet Between. Let's take a look at this replay. And that attack is overcooked. Will they get this? And with that, take a look at this replay. Single block point there by Ashton Dumana, who was also instrumental in spiking. And another crafty tip of Ahmet Between. That's his second now. Actually wanted to talk about DLSZ as they came off a 3-set loss to Adamson this past Sunday. But we know that Zabel has greatly improved upon their winless record from last season. They actually finished 0-12 last season, 85. So Zabel actually made changes to the coaching staff. Ronnie Gakula took over as head coach for DLSZ last July. Ball is still kept in play. And with that, Rojas was blocked. And we know that most of DLSZ's players are young, with their only graduating player being their captain, Ashton Dumana, who has been instrumental in spiking and blocking for these first 2 sets. And it's a service ace or a met between. And we have a timeout for DLSZ Isabel to recalibrate. And we have here supporters for DLSZ Isabel. We also have Coach Hans Chiwakuko of UPIS, as he has a game after this against the Adamson Baby Falcons. Oh, and that was a misreceive on the side of DLSZ. Substitution here on the side of Zubel. We have Jaden Espares seeing first time action here in set number 2. 14 serving 4. It's a 10-point deficit. Clearly different from the energy that we had in the first set, where it was mostly tied. And that was easy for Tyler Ramos. Another middle blocker here from FEU Diliman. We have Ahmet Between still serving. Chance for FEU. Can they get this? Oh. And that's double contact on the side of FEU Diliman. And that point goes to De La Salle Zubel, who was still down by 10 points. Can they do something about this? Can they unleash the energy they had back in set number 1? Moana. And with that, Tyler Ramos brings that home. Check out that stellar move. Team's synchronization. Hitting their peak here. 11 points deficit. Now in favor of FEUD. All smiles for Tyler Ramos. Ooh. Like a slice of magic. Duo Busquillo. Take a look at that. Exceptional. And it's just set number 2 here. Rojas. Now pass on to the other side. It's a chance for DLSZ. And finally, Rojas gets that point. Take a look at that replay. Smart tip. It actually landed almost near the back line. Exchange of tips here. Oh, and I thought that was gonna work well for Duot, but De La Salle Zubel's defense was on point there. Oh, and the rally continues. That was burning hot until Vince Rebusquillo puts an end to that. That was such a lovely save by Camena. 18 serving 6. Big deficit here. And I see here on the side of De La Salle Zubel, they are trying to maintain their composure despite this big of a deficit in points. It was unlike the system that they had in set number 1. But they're trying their best to focus. Duot to Kyle Tandok.
Substitution for FEU Diliman, number 11, Duo out. Number 13.
Substitution here on the side of FEU Diliman. We have Luis Miguel seeing first time action. An outside spiker here. Let's take a look at his serving prowess. Will he give us another service ace?
On deck to serve, Brixton Dicho.
Between! Oh, good save there. Defense on point for DLSZ. Combination play. Oh, apparently there was a net touch. That point goes to Zubel. That was a good attempt though. Good intentions, but you have to put it into fruition. And that was such an easy cross-court for a met between. Take a look at that power. It was unsavable for Zubel's libero. 21st point, 4 points away from clinching set number 2. Ooh. Oh. And that was a miss set by Landicho. Espares serving. And that was easy for Keith Pangilinan on the side of FEU Diliman. 3 points from taking over set number 2. And DLSZ hasn't produced double digits on their side. Oh, but now they do, courtesy of service error by FEU Diliman. Head Alabar serving. Who will Landicho choose? Net touch on the side of DLSZ. Oh, and with that, Kyle Aure accidentally touched the net. Very crucial error right here. And DLSZ stop the baby Tamaraus from getting set number 2. And in all attempt, they are doing their very best. Ashton Dumana, team captain. And that service goes out. That point goes to FEU Diliman. 1 more point. Can DLSZ stop the baby Tams from clinching set number 2? We'll find out in just a few seconds. Oh, and they do. Would you take a look at that? Ending set number 2 with a powerful ace. And with that, let's head on back to our set 2 highlights. In a rad show of pure awesomeness, the baby Tams totally ruled the court, ending the match with a service ace and victory that moves like confetti. Service, ace, block points, and attack points. Let's not forget the numerous errors that gave way for FEU to lead by double digits. Now it's 25-16, 25-11. In just a matter of moments, we'll get to witness Set the Reaction. We'll be back here in UAAP Season 86 Boys Volleyball.